Did you feel that there was some sort of prejudice towards you as a Korean, but as also as an American? So you were something of an in-between?
So in South Korea, this was an issue. And one of the things that I decided when I went to South Korea as the AP bureau chief was that I wasn't going to speak Korean at all. Because I recognized that in South Korea, if I didn't speak fluently, that I was going to be judged. And also, the other thing is that if I spoke Korean, they would expect me to behave like a Korean. And actually, I was born and raised in the United States, so I don't understand South Korean social rules. In North Korea, it was a little bit different. In North Korea, they were so happy if I spoke any Korean at all. So I did try to use my Korean, even if it wasn't fluent, to try to connect with people. And so I had to modulate my attitude toward my use of Korean based on where I was. And so I found in North Korea that it was much more useful. Learning their dialect meant that I could connect to the people in a way that was helpful. And it helped us get beyond the kind of barriers, language and cultural barriers.
And so would you say that in North Korea, the effort that you made to connect with them, would you say that this brought you closer to them, that the people acknowledged your effort and that they would open up more to you?
So in North Korea, it's the kind of place where people are so worried about getting in trouble for what they say. And as soon as you bring an interpreter into the mix, or even if you put a microphone in front of them, they're very self-conscious and they just start to spout propaganda because that's the safest thing. So it's very hard to get a real sense for what they think if there's an interpreter or they feel very self-conscious. So for me, to try to understand who they are as people, it was essential for me to be able to chat with them in their own language. And so the ability to communicate with them directly without needing an interpreter was crucial to getting to the essence of who they were on a day-to-day basis. And that just reflects the kind of pressure that they feel in speaking publicly. It's a place where you can't speak your mind. I think it's difficult because Korean is a language that not a lot of foreign correspondents speak. And so we're hampered by the fact that we don't have correspondence with the Korean language ability. And so that's something I tell young journalists is if you want to work in North Korea, you have to learn to speak like a North Korean. It is one country where having a little bit of the local language will help in your reporting.